Hello, chess fans. Welcome to the interview with Grandmaster José Martínez Alcántara, or Jospem, as he is maybe better known. Jose, thank you so much for accepting this interview. It is a pleasure to have you with me.
Thank you.
Okay, I understand you're back in your hometown Lima in Peru. So, can you sum it up? How was the European tour for you?
I just went to my last trip was to London, but in June I went to Madrid, for
Mm-hmm.
Clash of Clans 1, and 2 weeks ago I went to London to play the other edition of that match against Vladimir.
So, how was the London match for you?
How was the match? The second
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Um, yeah, I was not in my best shape for sure. I was almost deciding not to go because yeah, I have familiar issues,
Mm-hmm.
as you can know.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, I decided to travel to the tournament because uh, for sure that once my family, my mother want to me to play. He was always support me, even if I was not able mentally in my best shape to play. I decide to go because I just don't want to wait another time. I just want to play. I was aiming to win the match as in Madrid, but for sure I didn't prepare enough for this match, and I found a really strong, well prepared opponent. He prepared twice. Yeah, so also I was not playing, and even at my regular level, I was playing worse than my average level. So yeah, that happened when I play really bad.
but you were leading after 2 days, yes? After the first 2 days.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I was leading the first day. Somehow I tried to prepare something for the second day. It didn't work. Even I was leading the second day, but the third day somehow I just I don't know. I was playing normal chess, but he was playing amazing chess.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and the online part I was not focused. Yeah, I just lost my concentration. Hopefully, in OTP I could do my best. Even I think if I was in a normal situation, I could win the OTB part for a large margin. And I think the last game was totally winning. I don't know what happened
Yeah, that
to my
was.
mind. And the first game also was almost totally winning and with a lot of time and just drop. I just wait until 10 seconds to realize I need to move. And yeah, I was not in the game. I was my mind is sometimes was on the game, sometimes was on other things, other
Yeah,
thoughts. Yeah, it was unusual context for me. Yeah, to play.
understandable. Still a big effort from you. So, do you consider this matter now settled
Uh,
with
I,
Kramnik?
I didn't want to yeah finish with this kind of result. Was not as I expect, but yeah, I couldn't do too much. No, I couldn't. I didn't want to replace or cancel or postpone the match because well, that
Mm-hmm.
will be a maybe the contract, and there is some fine if you don't play. Okay, at that point I couldn't think really well. I just wanted to play and finish the how to say that the agreement of the match. I
To honor the
compromised.
agreement. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I try to do my best, but yeah, chess is mentally. It's a lot mentally. If you're not
mhm.
mentally, and I didn't want to finish the second match in that way for sure. I wanted to win, even if I was not thinking to win. I wanted to win. No, the matter is, I think the last match, people will, the people who think I am not a fair player will think more. The people who believes me until maybe before the first match will still believe in me. But it's I don't know. There is a lot of kind of type of people, and for sure there is a lot of details. Everyone should know about the matches. There are a lot of differences between playing a regular weekly tournament and a special scheduled tournament like Clash of Clans or whatever.
Mhm. How was?
Um,
Yeah, finish.
for example, I saw a lot of difference. The first and maybe the big difference between the when I play someone in I don't know Title Tuesday and someone in a match in a special match with months to prepare. It's that you can prepare. You can prepare something against that opponent. You will not surprise the opponent. For me, I am a player who don't have a lot of time to study chess, so I use mainly my same repertoire, but I know really good my repertoire. For sure, I will. In Clash of Clans, I didn't use a single time my main repertoire. I didn't use a single game my main repertoire because he for sure will prepare against it. If I tried was in the first match and I just lost. I just have disadvantage. But the point is I can use my main weapons, the well prepared weapons, the surprise weapons against who is preparing me 1 month, 2 weeks. I don't know how much, how many times. So that is the main difference. When you play some against someone in Title Tuesday, you never expect what he will play, what he's doing. Even after the game, I don't think there are a lot of players, maybe 1 or 10 who analyze every game and study that exactly opening to play against you in the next game. Maybe can occur, maybe cannot occur. That is one big difference between playing in Title Tuesday and playing in a special match. The player analyze your openings, your weaknesses, your time management, yeah, that kind of things that change a lot in a special match for sure. Change really a lot, and also the time control, yeah, could be another thing. Um, yeah, you rest in Title Tuesday. You don't have even a minute to rest between rounds. In these matches, we have 15 minutes, 20, 50, even at some points. It's kind of different. It's totally different scenario situation. Also, the stress to be in the playing hall, the confidence you gain when you play OTB. If you beat me once, you have confidence. So that is a lot of things people will
Mhm.
don't take seriously, but change a lot, like in a match. Mhm.
How was Kramnik's attitude towards you? Did it change over time?
I don't know. For me, it's an incognita. I maybe after this second match, I don't know what he thinks about me because yeah, first match he can say the chesscom was not working well, but maybe I don't think it's true, but not just for him at least. The second one for sure we have other type of context. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, for sure he knows the difference between playing me in a random game and playing me in a special match. Who can he prepare for sure? Yeah, I know when he prepared. He knows he's preparing. He knows that difference. I think he should not. He cannot maybe lie about. Okay, this should be the same result. No, for sure there are a lot of differences between playing me in a random match you don't expect and playing me um, in a special match you have weeks or maybe months to prepare, maybe with his friends, with GM friends. I don't have that. Or actually, that help. That maybe that person who can help me preparing. I didn't use that thing. At least in the second match, in the first year, I have one person who helped me, but in the second one, I was totally alone before, during tournament. So yeah, I don't know what he thinks. He's not saying nothing. Maybe he's neutral. I don't know what he will think about the 11 of 11. I don't know.
We are waiting for this comment.
You need to ask him.
Yes.
You need to ask him maybe.
Okay, but from the photos and videos, he looked more relaxed in London than compared to Madrid.
Yeah, but he contact the organizer. He create that event maybe that he call and contact people who can organize that event. It was maybe the invite player in that Clash of Blame.
Okay, and you mentioned playing on Chess Arena. How was your experience playing there? Was there really less luck compared to chess.com?
I didn't. If this is a luck, even in Chess.com I don't figure it out, because for me I'm playing in the same speed accelerated mode, so I couldn't figure it out it's a lag or not. But in Chess Arena was not my first time, but I didn't play since 2 years. I couldn't be familiar with the playing song, but anyway, it was working really well. No complaints. So he didn't complain, so it's enough to say that.
Do you follow Reddit maybe?
No.
Because there was a post by a member that deliberately cheated on Chess Arena just to see how far it can go. I'm not sure if he's banned yet, but that was one counter argument to Kramnik's claims that it's a perfect place to
I
play.
think most websites, if we don't count Chess.com, maybe Lichess are not really good. They don't have really good fair play measures. Actually, they don't have, because I played once in Chess Arena in a big tournament. Actually, they create a series, big tournament with maybe OTB part and online part. And I was playing the online qualifier. I qualified fortunately, but in one of the qualifiers I play against one, I don't know, not unrated, but not untitled player, 1600, who was beating every single GM until he will face me. So I was saying, okay, this is clear cheating, because he's not even 1500 and he's playing completely crazy on human moves, beating everyone. I was speaking to the administrator after actually the player who was doing that say I am not cheating, but after a few minutes he said, okay, I'm cheating, but yeah, and they got disqualified. But okay, hopefully the points of many GMs who lost against him, they recover his points. I beat him by time. I remember I beat him by time, but he plays normally against me. I don't remember, but yeah, that happens even because that qualifier, every single person can play in that tournament. I think every single one. Not was that qualifier was not only on title, just about title players. Was everyone can play, and if you qualify, you qualify.
Will you play at the Chess Olympiad in Budapest?
I couldn't qualify to Mexico team because I was preparing for the first Clash of Flames. The same dates the last qualifier occurs, I was preparing, and they didn't put me at the first time. Yeah, they didn't consider me in the first team without playing the first seat.
But you're the highest rated player by far.
Yeah, maybe by far, but yeah, they have his own rules, and I cannot do that.
Okay, that's fair. So if you're not playing, who are your top picks to win the Olympiad, Open and Women?
Yeah, maybe USA is always the favorite. India, Uzbekistan can repeat the achievement. Yeah, maybe that teams India, USA. No, other team.
Netherlands is like fourth or fifth seed.
Netherlands, but which
Yes. Giri, Van
league?
Forest, Bok,
Yeah,
Rotterdam, and
they have a really good team also.
yeah, and
Spain has a really
Erwin.
good team.
True.
Spain, yeah. But mainly India, Uzbekistan, Armenia is always fighting. India or USA, yeah.
And in the
That's
women's
more
section, maybe?
the women's section. Also, oh, China, I forget that. Yeah, China in both sections. In female, maybe Bulgaria has a really good young team.
Yeah, they are European champions.
USA, India, yeah, the same teams. Actually, the same. Maybe in many countries has strong teams in both sections. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I looked at your rating profile, and the past 2 years I was surprised to find that you played classical games only in Latin America, like Peru and Mexico. Is this how much are you missing out because you're not playing in Europe or in some bigger tournaments, maybe USA?
Before pandemic, I was playing a lot in Europe, but when pandemic comes, I just became more lazy, maybe more a person who wants to stay in, not doesn't want to travel. Because before pandemic, I was traveling a lot for myself. I didn't have a sponsor, but after that, I just spend time online, and I like it. For sure, I can play Mexican tournaments. Peru doesn't have tournaments actually, so I went to Mexico. I'm playing that tournaments are strong actually. Sometimes they have good conditions. I will not spend any money to even to travel or in a hotel. Yeah, they pay almost everything to top GMs, top CPMs. That is a great incentive to play that tournaments. Yeah, I just basically make coaching, doing other stuff. So I don't have maybe the maybe necessity to go to Europe. I don't know because I'm not focusing in classical chess. So that's why.
You don't feel the ambition to break into top 20, maybe?
In classical chess is a totally different game. It's you need a lot of effort. You need a lot of sponsor support, preparation. It's
your tickets are maybe
life, actually. Yeah.
Tickets are expensive to go back and forth, maybe.
Yeah, actually, you need to invest a lot. A lot in coaches. It's almost impossible to do 27 without coach, without partners, without that stuff.
Yeah, that's true. So you're very active online and among the strongest players in these online quick formats. That was one plus, that you stayed home and played chess instead of traveling. And this is how you got involved with Kramnik in the first place, because you played great in Title Tuesday. Actually, just a few days ago, you won the Title Tuesday with perfect 11 points out of 11 games. You beat Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru Nakamura on the way. You dedicated this victory to your mother in the tweet. That was really nice. And you are only the third player ever to manage to win Title Tuesday with a perfect score. The other two are, of course, Magnus and Hikaru. You are joined in this esteemed company. So what makes you actually so good?
In that tournament, in the last Title Tuesday, or in general?
In general.
In general, I'm not the only one. I cannot say I'm the only online really strong player. We can count some other players who are playing every single tournament online since 3 or 4 years ago. I mean, Bortnyk is Naroditsky, Bortnyk. For example, I don't know.
Who is tougher opponent for you, Bortnyk or Danya?
Bortnyk, because Danya is focusing more in commentating, so he didn't play a lot. He's not improving things. Bortnyk also is not improving. Actually, he has maybe coaching time a lot. He used the same opening every single time, so he's not maybe changing nothing. That's why maybe he's not having good results. But at some point, myself, I was studying new openings because you cannot play the same. I was trying to improve something for Championships Tour. I don't know, but anyway, they Naroditsky, Bortnyk. I cannot say other who is who can play really good. Bortnyk, for example, beat Magnus and Hikaru 3 weeks ago. He won the tournament, not 11-11, but he beat Magnus and Hikaru. So there is not a lot of difference. There is maybe one day everything goes in your way. Also, Naroditsky won the title Tuesday 2 weeks, 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, I don't remember. So it's not. For sure, I don't coach as much as them, so I'm focusing totally in online chess, in competing. I know they have part-time jobs as coaching in maybe Charlotte.
In Charlotte,
But
yes.
the difference is I'm not taking more than 4 hours per week, maybe less sometimes. That is a slight difference between me, maybe, and Bortnyk, Naroditsky, I don't know, Terry, I don't know. They're like typical guys who plays Arena King instead of Tuesday, Bullet Bro, and that
Yes.
stuff. We're always competing, always active, and that matters a lot. For sure, we didn't count Hikaru because Hikaru can win every single tournament, and it's not a surprise.
You played in Speed Chess Championship and you were paired against Hikaru. How was that event for you? Did you expect more?
Against Hikaru, I couldn't expect more for sure. I would enjoy to play against other GM, not Magnus or Hikaru, to maybe dream to pass to the next round. But against Hikaru, I for sure know I will not win the match. But I did really a well match. Maybe if I could how to say finish I don't have the word, but if I just punish the mistakes in some games, I could make 2 more points, maybe 3, because I was winning 3-4 games. Maybe I lost or I draw. So yeah, I lost a lot of opportunities, but in general, I think it was a really good match for me. Maybe the final result will be more close, but in his favor for sure always.
Actually, you're on very friendly terms with Hikaru. I remember him praising you many times on his stream, and I think you offered a draw when he blundered the queen, something like that was recently.
Yeah,
that was.
yeah. He blundered the queen. I didn't expect for sure. I will not. I know he will beat me anyway in that match. I don't want to take that victory because it doesn't have sense. Now, if I want to make a fight, I want to make a fight in a normal situation.
That was really nice of you. So how did you become such a good friend? Hikaru is not the easiest person on earth.
I don't know if he considers me as a friend, but I think good person.
I know that he respects you a lot, so
but
I mean, I got this impression.
He's looked me. He can watch me a lot playing online tournaments. He plays a lot. He plays every single tournament Chess.com presents. So in my case, also I play every single tournament. We are playing each other a lot of times, so he knows me. Yeah, he saw me in every single tournament. Yeah, he felt familiarized with me, and maybe I don't know. Maybe my skill. Yeah, I think he has. Maybe he has other friends. yeah, I'm not the only one for sure.
Okay. Speaking of Hikaru and Magnus, the final four of the Speed Chess Championship will be played live in Paris, France, next weekend. Who do you think will win?
I think Hikaru and Magnus will go.
Oh, really?
To the final. I'm excited to watch one semi-final, one of the.
Okay, what do you think are Hans Niemann's chances against Magnus?
If Magnus plays in a normal way, maybe better than his normal level, he will for sure win the match. I don't have any doubt. But for sure, Hans has a lot of. He's strong. He's becoming stronger, but I think will be not enough against a strong Magnus.
Actually, what do you think about Hans and his play? He just won some matches against very strong opponents.
Yeah, he's motivated. No, he's preparing a lot. He has a lot of support. He's studying. We can see his games. He has a lot of online experience. Before these years, he was playing every single tournament. Maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So he has a lot of experience in bullet, in blitz. He has skills like Hikaru. So if he combine the knowledge and the skills and the experience, yeah, he can do that results.
And what do you think about the format of his matches against the world? It's 6 classical games in 3 days, then 6 rapid games, and then 12 games.
They are interesting actually. He wants to gain classical rating, I think. He wants to make some interesting format. I like that kind of matches. He's gaining a lot of classical rating, so maybe he's aiming to reach top 50 without playing open tournaments. That is maybe a smart move, because if you play open tournaments, you have a lot of risk to lose rating.
It's very tough.
Every single player can play for a draw, and if chess is chess, it's classical chess. If you play normal chess, not bad, you will never lose with white at least. It's hard to win with black, for example.
Would you play this format?
Excuse me?
Would you play this format
Um,
in a match against someone?
without classical, yes. With classical,
Okay.
I prepare for sure. I need some time, not just 1 month.
Yeah. Somebody commented that actually Hans insisted on 2 classical games in 1 day because he knew he's younger than his opponents, and maybe it was easier for him to.
There are his tournaments. He can set his own rules. Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. Mainly his opponents were too older opponents and too not young, but not all opponents like Giri and Bidit, and also Bakurot and Pitugov, who are almost 40. So yeah, he's playing older guys. Yeah. Now he will play Sarin, I think. So yeah, that is a good challenge for him.
Who will play next?
Nihal Sarin, I think.
Nihal Sarin. I thought this match was cancelled, so I don't have confirmation.
But I saw his tweet.
Yeah.
But I remember, maybe, if I'm not wrong, against Sarin.
Yeah, that was planned before. And speaking of formats, what do you think about the double elimination format that is very often played?
I love the double elimination format, because sometimes in chess you don't have a good day, so you need always a second opportunity to show your best. No, in speed chess I was hoping there will be a second opportunity, second life, but yeah, it was not the case. But for example, in Bullet, I lost the first match, then I won 4 in a row, and I was almost in the semifinal. So that's why
I remember that I was working with you. Yeah, that was exciting.
That is maybe a good thing. Also, is really entertaining for the people to see not just one elimination. You want to see a player who can come back in a round.
I think I've seen it in some other. We're talking about chess.com events. I think I've seen it in some other over the board, maybe venues. I cannot remember exactly where, but I hope also it will get some
maybe
traction.
World Cup, but World Cup is really long, so they don't have the time.
It's already very long.
Money, it will be 2 months maybe if they do this.
Okay, Jose, I know I asked you for a 15 minutes interview, and we are way past the mark. I want to thank you for your patience. I hope we can have another interview in a few months' time when you score another great result. Dear audience, if you feel that some important questions were missed, please post them in the comments, and I will make sure to ask them next time. But just the normal questions, not the trolling. So, Jose, just as my final question, what will be the next event for you?
How many days have August 31? So
yeah, 31.
31 Bullet Road. And 2 of September, Title Tuesday.
And
that's
TV. As far as ahead you want to look. Okay. Thank you, Jose.
I don't have any. Okay, but Olympiad, it's 99% no, but there is some chance. I don't know why.
Okay.
They told me there is 1% chance. Maybe some visa issues. I couldn't. Maybe not. But who knows? I could be there. I say yes if I am the first replacement, but in other case, I am thinking now to go to Mexico. I'm in Peru. I need to be in Peru. I want to be at home with friends, family. I need to recover, and maybe I will play some Mexican OTB tournament. There are a few ones in the final months of the year.
Thank you, Jose. It was a great pleasure speaking to you, and hope to see you soon again.
Thank you.